Hey there! Have you ever felt like your wallet is just a leaky bucket? Every paycheck seems to disappear faster than a magician's rabbit, right? Well, you're not alone. But here's the twist. There's actually a best way to save money. And no, it doesn't mean cutting out all the fun or turning into a hermit. Mastering savings is all about being smart, not just pinching pennies. Think of it like a game, where the higher your savings score, the more freedom and less stress you get. And guess what? You don't even have to feel it. Automating your savings and rounding up transactions are just a couple of easy tricks to boost your cash stash. Stick around because today, I'm going to show you how saving money can be simple and, dare I say, a little fun. Ready to take control of your finances and save without sacrificing your lifestyle? Let's jump in. Now, if you're new here or returning for more tips, welcome back to the channel, where we talk about all things money saving and smart spending. Today, we'll answer one of the most asked questions out there. What is the best way to save money effectively? Let's face it, we all want to save more money, but getting started is sometimes the hardest part. Before we start, just a quick note. The tips in this video are based on personal experience and general advice. While these strategies can be helpful, they're not a one-size-fits-all solution. Be sure to consult a financial advisor to find the best approach for your unique situation. Now let's get started. Number 1 on our list is about automating your savings. This is one of the easiest and most effective ways to make sure you're setting aside money consistently. Automating your savings is like magic for your wallet. Picture money moving to your savings account automatically each month. Here's how it works. Set up an automatic transfer with your bank from your checking to your savings account. Do it on payday, and you'll never even miss that cash. The beauty of automating your savings is the set it and forget it approach. Some banks offer bonuses or higher interest rates if you set up automatic deposits. This simple step can make your savings grow faster. People who automate their savings often save more because it's out of sight, out of mind. Plus, there are tons of apps to help you build smarter spending habits. So why wait? Start automating today and watch your savings grow. Now, here's a clever tip. Rounding up transactions. Why aren't more people talking about this? Here's how this little trick to save money feels like magic. Imagine buying your morning coffee for $3.75, but instead of just paying that, you round it up to $4. That extra 25 cents, it goes straight into your savings. Every purchase adds up, and before you know it, you've saved a tidy sum without even trying. Lots of banking apps let you set this up with just a few taps. Round up your transactions and watch your savings grow effortlessly. It's like finding loose change in your couch, but way cleaner. So why not give it a shot? Automate your deposits, round up your purchases, and let technology help you save. It's the easiest way to pay yourself first and find extra cash without feeling the pinch. Speaking of saving more, the third way to save money is by cutting down on expenditure. It's something that a lot of people struggle with, but it doesn't need to be a mystery. I get it. Sometimes it feels like you're constantly shelling out money, and it can be tough to keep track of where it all goes. But don't worry, I've got your back. Let's get down to some practical and easy to implement tips that will help you gain control of your finances and start saving more money each month. The first step to reducing your spending is to eliminate minor luxuries. We all have those little indulgences that feel small but add up big time. Think daily coffee runs or that premium streaming service subscription you barely use. Eliminating these minor luxuries can effortlessly lead to substantial savings. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest culprits of overspending: groceries. It's so easy to get caught up in the moment at the grocery store and end up with a cart full of things you don't actually need. The key to saving money on groceries is to plan your meals ahead of time and make a shopping list. Before you even step foot in the store, take some time to plan out your meals for the week and write down everything you need. Once you have your list, stick to it. Avoid those tempting impulse buys in the checkout aisle. Remember, those extra snacks and treats can really add up over time. Another great way to save money on groceries is to buy in bulk, especially for non-perishable items that you use regularly. Just make sure you have enough storage space and that the items won't expire before you can use them up. Finally, don't forget to look for sales and discounts. Check your local grocery store flyers or use apps like Ibotta or Fetch Rewards to earn cash back on your purchases. Let's face it, utility bills can be a real drain on our wallets. But the good news is, there are some simple things you can do to lower your energy consumption and save money on those monthly bills. First and foremost, make it a habit to turn off lights and unplug electronics when you're not using them. Even small appliances like coffee makers, toasters, and phone chargers can still draw power even when they're turned off. Another easy win is to switch to energy-efficient light bulbs. LED bulbs might cost a bit more up front, but they last much longer and use significantly less energy than traditional incandescent bulbs, saving you money in the long run. If you're serious about saving energy, consider upgrading to energy-efficient appliances. Look for appliances with the Energy Star label, which indicates that they meet certain energy efficiency standards. Finally, don't forget about your thermostat. Adjusting your thermostat by just a few degrees can make a big difference in your heating and cooling costs. In the winter, turn down the heat a couple of degrees and wear a sweater or use extra blankets to stay warm. In the summer, raise the thermostat a few degrees and use fans to circulate the air. Last, but definitely not least, reevaluate where else you could swap pricey options for more budget-friendly choices without sacrificing quality or enjoyment. For instance, swap cable TV for cheaper streaming services, ditch name brands for generics at the grocery store, or even consider refinancing loans to get lower interest rates. Every little bit helps. In essence, reducing expenditure doesn't mean living less. It means living smartly and within our means, while still enjoying life's pleasures. Just more judiciously. So start implementing these tips today, because remember, it's not just about how much money we make, but also how wisely we spend it. On that note, ever feel like your savings plan is more hit and miss than hit the mark? The trick here is to build a robust savings plan that's more like a financial fortress, brick by strategic brick. First things first, know your financial flow. Yeah, I know. Diving into your expenses can feel like opening Pandora's box. But trust me, tracking your spending for a month will open your eyes to where your money's sneaking off to. Once you've discovered unnecessary expenses, trim them down. Or go back to number 3 to lessen your expenses. Every little bit helps. Next, setting concrete savings goals is key. A goal without a plan is just wishful thinking, right? Whether it's an emergency fund or a dream vacation, set clear, short-term and long-term goals with actual numbers. Starting early and saving often, even in baby steps, makes a huge difference. And here's the kicker: automate your savings. Yup, I can't highlight this enough. Automating your savings or investment contributions each payday helps you avoid missing them. This out of sight, out of mind approach works wonders. You're essentially paying future you first, and future you deserves nothing but respect. So, to wrap it up, understand your financial flow. Set solid goals backed by real numbers and automate everything. You'll be building that financial fortress, one smartly saved dollar at a time. So, we've shown that saving money doesn't mean cutting corners on living well. We've debunked the myth that a big savings account is only for those who sacrifice life's pleasures. The truth? Small habits, like rounding up transactions, add up fast. By automating your finances, you're on an easier path to financial independence. Remember, saving effectively is an art and a science, so let this be your guide as you work towards financial freedom. If you found this helpful, be sure to visit and subscribe to timeformoremetime.com. Have you tried any of these methods, or do you have other tips you use? Leave a comment and let us know. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Ring the notification bell to stay informed, and we'll see you in our next video.